Good morning. I am on Yellow Creek here in Tennessee. I'm going to start out with, maybe. I got a tangle. How in the world did that happen? Y'all, I'm having technical difficulties. My line got tangled. There we go. So y'all, with me being in the kayak and stuff, we just had a fish jump. If I miss a comment, I apologize. Well, it's a creek. I'm going for some bass. So I got a little Crush City 2.75 inch. This is the Meyers. Can't remember what color this is, but it's shad colored. I think this is a 1/8 jig head. I've got a couple bass rods with me. I got whopper ploppers and spinners and all kinds of stuff. We're just gonna float around out here, see what we can get into. So I haven't been bass fishing, just like targeting bass and stuff in a long time. I don't have a boat, and I haven't just found any good places to do it from the bank, so I've been mostly just targeting catfish. But we're gonna get out after some bass. I don't know what's been jumping, but something's been jumping. Let me turn my GoPro on here. Okeechobee, nice. We're gonna get us a workout today. Hello, everybody. Chris, good morning. Hit the bridge. And this thing is just so easy to control. Will do, Chris. Appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Turn here so I don't smack into the bridge pylon. Colorado, welcome in and good morning. Don't need those yet. I gotcha. Oh, someone already sent a gift. Close state, heck yeah. We're going to go down the one side of the bank and then come up the other side. But I'm just gonna, there's just a smidge of current. Just enough to move us probably a quarter mile to a half mile an hour. This creek flows out into the main river out here in the Cumberland. I see people on there. Go ahead and double tap that screen, hit that like button for me. Nothing on that. There's a log right here. I'm gonna throw, I haven't bass fished in a while, so watch me bird's nest. Throw a whopper plopper. Run trap. My drag ain't crazy. Oh, well, I got you. Admission ticket to. Trying to. So I don't know how well the service is coming through here. I have never fished this creek because there's really no bank access to it. Now we got the kayak. We can. I can almost steer the kayak with the lure. Gonna work our way down this bank ledge. That's the, it kind of stinks with the way the live on the. This is one thing I was kind of confused on how I was going to do it. How to do a live and show you guys everything, because if I put you down here where I can see you screen, so it's kind of a give and take type scenario. Yeah, y'all could double tap that screen, like, subscribe if you're not subscribed. We're growing, we're doing things. Channel just got the kayak. Yeah, just chilling out here. I don't know if I'm going to catch anything, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a good time. Split shot. Oh, yeah, split shot, that's a good idea. May have to look into that. Thank you, Ace, for subscribing. I appreciate you. I'm a little really want to catch something because just first time bass fishing in the kayak. The deal I found on YouTube, there are channels, main people, and then there are good content like this. Crunchwrap, I appreciate that. I try to bring real fishing content, not just showing you all the good stuff. Oh, there's shad there. I just had some jump, so maybe something come up. I try to show you real fishing content. What I do every day, you know what? I got an idea. Hello, Rachel. I'm gonna drop this swim bait down like 4 foot or so, and stick it in my rod holder here. Adjust my rod holder. And as we're just drifting, this little guy sat there and drift along with us. I'm not complaining. I'm doing well. I'm blessed. I've fished for 50 years. I find the kid are better than me. Well, the most important thing, Crunchwrap, is Crunchwrap. Sorry, there's a little bit of a distance here. It's kind of hard to read the screen sometimes. is if you had fun. Having fun is the most important thing about fishing. Breakfast. Crunch. I can't eat fast food anymore or tortillas, but I did love the hell out of crunch wraps. Aw, aw. We caught the first tree of the day. Can't pull ourselves over here and get her whopper popper back. Just hope I don't have a Bill Dance situation where I have a snake fall out on me, because I will flip this kayak if that happens. Seriously, I do all that work to get to it and it pops out just like that. But gotta be a little bit of a snafu, I guess. My other line now is caught in it. How in the heck did that get up there? I had this. I'm not even catfishing and I still caught a stick fish. Morning. River about 3 weeks ago, and my son and buddy hanging low. A tree spider fall on the boat. His friend sounded like a little. That's funny. Kenny, hello. Trying to get some contrast so I can read the screen. I hear that crunch wrap. Catherine, I'm so glad you take the time. That's awesome. All right, so they're not seeming to be super interested in the whopper plopper. I'm gonna go back to throwing this little swim bait. Throw a spinner. I was going to do that, Chris. I got some with me. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you. We got northern pike. Yeah. We don't have a lot of pike here. You hear someone catch someone catching one about, every couple months. You might hear somebody catch a northern pike. I used to catch them when I was up in Illinois. Tennessee's not, the water's too warm here, I think. I'm running out that way. Correct, I believe the pike only live in certain elevated. Yeah, they like colder northern waters. Like I said, here in Tennessee, you'll hear somebody catching a pike or a muskie every now and then, but it's not common. In Colorado, we mostly have small trout. Yeah. Crunchwrap, you know what? That's funny. My biggest pike was ice fishing. We were ice fishing for crappie, and I caught I think it was 47 to 48 inch. It was massive. We almost didn't get it through an 8-inch hole. UK, gotcha, yeah. I know pike was pretty good. A lot of places over in the UK have pike. Canada, up in that hemisphere, though, the world seemed to hold pike. I don't know if that was a stick I bumped into or a fish. has had something big come up and hit right behind on the surface right behind me. I like Chris's idea. I'm better with spinners myself, anywho. Yep, double tap that screen, hit that thumbs up. I like your idea, Chris. I'm more a spinner guy than a whopper popper guy, anywho. Bass, catfish, catfish. Little tiny lakes are huge. Gotcha. MRC, what's going on? Hey, MRC, I don't have Facebook or text on this phone because I'm hotspot off of my main phone in my pocket. Can you let Bobby and James know that we're up? They actually got a Terminator. That's a Terminator. There we go. So throw a Guggen Squad. So this is an old phone, so the quality probably ain't as good. But this is an old phone of mine that I'm hotspotting. It's actually the phone I started the channel with, my iPhone 11, my original iPhone 11. But so I'm using it out here because honestly it's nearly 10 years old. So if it goes into the water, wait a minute, we're on the 7, so it'd be 6 or 7 years old now. So if it goes in the water, it's not a big loss. I have my good phone in a waterproof pack in my vest here. In my back. There we go. I had to close the app and reopen it, and it let me resume, thankfully. Good morning. Like I said, I don't know how good the service is going to be as we go down this creek. We're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, and I see people coming in now. Y'all do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Again, I don't know if that was I think that might have just been a stick or something I bumped into. Nothing yet. Working on the towers, gotcha. Nothing yet. Posted. Well, whatever that posted thing says is awfully tiny letters because I can't read it. Private property. There we go. Private properties. I figured that's what it was, but I couldn't hardly make out the lettering on it so darn small. Good thing is they don't own the water. Gunner, we're fishing for bass today. Well, I know it's a little different than what I normally do, but that's what we're doing. I'm actually going to cast one out here and use it to pull my kayak back out. What's funny is this kayak works so well and treads water so well, I can steer the boat with the lure. So this is Yellow Creek. It feeds into the Cumberland about a half a mile down. Bass fishing yesterday, nice. Welcome in, Flathead. Yeah, I'm actually pulling the kayak with the spinnerbait. Come on, there's got to be up in this little cut on the bank here. I'm making a cast out there just so I can pull the kayak back out. Cause I'm not even using my paddles, and I can steer the kayak with just the lure. So for bait, I've got some different bass lures. I've got some swim baits. I'm using a spinner right this second. Some standing grass in this little cut right here. Come on, there's gotta be a fish up in there. It looks just too good for there not to be a fish in there. So lure right this second is a Guggen Squad. It's a white spinnerbait, Colorado blade with a willow below it. Some minnows jumped while I threw that back in there. I'm gonna set that down for a second. I really want to back up a little bit. What happened? Oh, Gary. Hate that for you, Crunchwrap. I hope you get to feel better. Walleye, huge crappie. Nice flathead. At least you got some dinner. Oh, not used to life jacket. But I want to throw, a little 2.75 inch, the Meyers shad color swim bait here. Little 1/8 jig head. That spinner bait could have been a little big for something in there. So we'll back up and hit this spot again. Headed back out after church today. Nice flathead. This kayak tracks so well that a couple of paddles backwards and I'm moving against the current. No problem. Hello from Vidor, Texas. Welcome in, Sean. There's some minnows jumping over there. Something's got to be up in there. Bonsai. Get my momentum going again. Spinning now. Correction. There's a spider. I bet that spider came off that tree. Love the sounds. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty. We got the cicadas out here right now. I just had a spider crawling up my leg. That's not cool. Welcome back, MRC. Welcome back. Right on a log that's sticking up over here. Come on, there's gotta be a bass on that log. We usually go 7:30 service, but sometimes 10:30. Gotcha, Crunch. Gotcha. Thank you, Flathead. Drinking coffee. Coffee sounds so good. I had a monster on the way here. Yep, had me a monster on the way here, and I got a couple of body armor lights so I can replenish. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Right? Alright, so I'm gonna drop this, let this suspend, and I'm gonna go back to throwing the old spinner bait. Will cover some water. Just wanted to fish this opening here. Flathead is a catfish. Oh, can't hardly read the screen. Sorry, y'all. The only catfish I've ever caught. Nebraska, I know. They're huge. Tasted good. Gotcha, Crunch. Right, gotcha. Flathead are a good eating fish. I typically don't eat them because flathead are one of my favorite fish, and I think they're really cool and interesting. So I tend to not eat them. Unless like they swallow the hook or they ain't gonna make it or something like that. Yeah. Oh, got a tangle on the blades. Throw one way out there to turn the kayak. I'm steering the kayak down this bank with as I'm casting. It's pretty cool, actually. Nowhere. So we eat fish more than anything. I hear that. I know I'm going on, but why did you have to auto to the sorry last time? Can't read the screen. I know I'm going on, but why did you have to auto to that sorry? Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean in there, Bond. Unless you're asking somebody else a question. Yeah, I grew up poor and we fished and hunted for most of our meat. We didn't buy much store meat from growing up. It was all wild caught or hunted. Deer, fish, rabbit, squirrel, groundhog. A little breeze blowing us now. Breeze feels good. Fish and chicken. Nice. Ooh, there's a den of some kind right there. I bet it's either a beaver den or no, it's not a beaver den. A muskrat or a river otter. Y'all, sorry if I'm missing comments. The sun, I'm having trouble seeing the screen. Oh, is groundhog would be here small? Groundhog's good. It's a very, very rich sweet meat because all they eat is roots. No, no fish yet. I don't know if they were if something soft bit or if I bumped a stick a couple times, but no fish just yet. Back to the bass anyway. What fish do you want to catch? Well, I'm after bass. Largemouth, spotted, maybe even a smallie. I'm not too big hopeful on smallies. I figure it's either going to be a large jaw or spotted bass. I'm going to back up. Coming too close in on the bank. Grab me. Oh, darn life jacket. drizzle. I'm also gonna take me a break and eat something this morning. I got me a beef stick here. Heck with that pig's feet stuff. I ain't doing that. No, not yet. Tomorrow I will post a poll with all the name suggestions. And on Thursday's live, I'll announce it. Then I can get some decals made up. What kind of drink? It's a, see, peach mango body armor. It's a light. It's only 35 calories for this whole bottle, but it's got all kinds of electrolytes and vitamins, coconut water, a lot of good stuff for the heat that will help keep me from getting drained. So you match up a drink with electrolytes with protein, and it will fuel you all day long. Remember sodium? There's 1,740 milligrams of electrolytes. $50 milligrams of sodium. But it's got potassium, magnesium, zinc, all that good stuff. Like I said, I really like them. And especially with this heat, it's supposed to get up to 90 today. You want to keep those electrolytes and stuff pumping in you. It's very important. And protein will help fuel you. I brought 2 of those. That's pretty much all I'm going to eat all day long. Yep, we're in Tennessee. Let me get back to fishing now. That was a beautiful cast. Hello from Austin, Australia. Thank you for joining us. So you're a long ways away. Yeah, Walmart sells them. The peach mango is probably my favorite. They got I get the light ones because of the calories. But the peach mango is my favorite. They've also got a dragon fruit and something. They've got a berry one that's really good. But that peach mango, that's awesome. Not to be a dad, but do you have any electrolytes and vitamins, even if you... Yeah, Crunchwrap, that body armor is full of electrolytes and vitamins. Full of it. That's why I drink it. It's better. It's way better than Gatorade and all that. It's a replenisher for sure. Excuse me. Okay, bass. There gotta be one of you over here want to eat. I have to go get it. I'm outside. Gotcha. Dave, hello. Get off your stick. Oh, there we go. You're impeding my fishing. Impeding my fishing, I say. Left your coffee inside. Yeah, also a treat. Pedialyte, yeah, Pedialyte's a good one. I don't like it. I don't like the flavor of it. I like the body armor the best. I like that body armor pretty darn good. The wind's blowing us probably a half a mile an hour. I'm going to do this number. I want to get a little bit further away from the bank because I can cast it pretty good ways. Just going to float down through here sideways. The water feels good on my legs though. We're just going to cover some water with the spinner. Yeah, we even had a tornado alert there for a minute. They canceled it, but yeah, they were telling us to seek shelter and everything else. One almost came through Fort Campbell again. The rain and stuff didn't happen like they were talking about, but man, we had some lightning and a pretty good tornado scare. So I was kind of disappointed that I didn't go out because of the rain, but I was really happy once that tornado warning popped up with all the lightning and stuff we had that I didn't go out. It got a little sketchy there for a minute. Storms and hail, yeah. Yep, played it safe. I'm glad I didn't go out. Come on, Mr. Large Jaw. Golden is toast. Garden is toast, gotcha. Well, dry? Oh, from the hail? Yeah. Sorry about that. That sucks. You got, yep, we got the kayak. Gotcha. Back up a little bit. I pulled myself a little closer to the bank I want to be. I want to make a long cast into the bank. search for the Viking and battleship. Gotcha, crunch wrap. Gotcha. Oh, I think that was a weed. I always come to find that I've missed some fish and I'm thinking it was just brush or a limb or something I'm hitting and didn't set the hook and then seen the fish. So I always got to, if it felt like a bite bass fishing or if anything bumped it, I went ahead and set the hook. I'd rather set the hook and not have anything on it than not set the hook and lose a fish. Something just jumped. You know what I might try for a bit? I also have with me brought 3 rods today. Brought a spinner so I could throw some lighter weight jigs. I brought that one so I could throw spinner baits, and I've got my lures here. A good old underspin, and this is a Guggen swim bait. See if they'll hit this. Oh, I forgot I had spider wire on this darn thing. That's why I had it set to 10. I remember now. I've been meaning to change the line out on this rod. I put spider wire on it, and I've gotten to where spider wire used to be a good line. It just sucks now. I cannot stand it. No catches yet. No catches yet. I had something. I don't know if it was a bite or if it was just a limb or what, but nothing came of it. Somebody's launching a boat. Get you a PB crawler dragonfly lure. I have one of those. I don't know if I have it with me, but I think I have that dragonfly lure. I got one of those bass tackle boxes one time because they had a promo and it was like super cheap. It came with one. Got a little closer to the bank than I really want. Let me back up here. I like throwing way into the bank, like 30 yards away from it, 25, 30 yards away from it, and slow rolling it off the bank. About 15 at the moment. Yeah. First things first is the trailer, so I don't have to pick this thing up and load it on top of our van. And then after that is a motor. 10-pound bass. It'd be awesome if I caught a 10-pound bass. My biggest bass is about 8 3/4. And I caught it catfish. Unfortunately, well, I guess I shouldn't say unfortunately, but I caught it catfish, and I was fishing with live creek chubs. And at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I think I found the motor I'm going to probably get. It's 700. Tips. I've never caught a catfish. Catfishing, fresh bait. Fresh cut bait or live bait. Something that the fish naturally eat, like shad, bluegill, skipjack, crappie, bass. Fine structure, either it be rocks, lumber, ledges, and then a whole lot of patience when you're just bank fishing or anchor fishing in one location. Past that, that's about all there is to it. Good rod holders, because a catfish will yank a rod in the water real quick, and it doesn't take a giant to do it. 10-pound catfish will pull a pole in the water really fast. I guess we're going to get our first feel of waves in the kayak. I wonder where Retro is. I haven't seen Retro in a couple days. Hot dogs hot dogs, if you want to just go out and catch some catfish, easy. The easiest bait I can tell you to use is stink bait. Channel cats will eat up stink bait. Yeah, I'll dance. I won't be standing up and dancing. I ain't that confident out here yet. But Triple S stink bait, I use it a lot to just wear out channel cats. You'll catch other things on it, but channel cats primarily. I've got little minnows and stuff all around me, jumping. Just gonna try to like jig this thing through them and see if there's anything chasing. Nothing yet. Wicked, what's going on? Randy, we got the canoe. We in the canoe. Trying to do a little bass fishing today. I think my next fishing trip on it, we're going to suspend fish. Suspend fish for some catfish. I don't know if it's going to be this creek or if it's going to be Red River or what? You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to try a crankbait. Is what I think I'm going to try. On the river, Randy, I'm on a creek. It's a feeder creek that runs into the main river about a half a mile down that way. Very low current. Eat at night, like yeah. Catfish do like to be. Catfish will eat all day long. The best times do seem to come at night. I think we're going to go with the. I've been using shad colors. I think we're going to throw a chartreuse square bill. Think I'm back? Yeah, I hit a dead spot in the service. Service a little sketchy out here. So the service can be a little sketchy. So if it drops, give me just a second. I'll pick it back up and we'll go from there. I am kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I seen you pop up on my watch. My actual phone's in my vest right here. I'm hot spotting it to an old phone I have right here. Because if this phone was to go in the water, it's an iPhone 11. It has seen its days. And you know, it ain't a big loss if that goes in the water. Now my Samsung, that one would hurt a little bit because I really don't have the money to go out and buy another one of these Ultras. Okay, I think we're gonna something just swirled in that section. going to go back to throwing the swim bait on the jig. It's a little 2.75. So this is just a, this is actually a reel off of TikTok. It's a magic soul from Handing Fishing. And this is an Akuma, what is this? Akuma Stratus 1000 series. I've got 10-pound Berkley smooth cast. I got a I think it's a 1/8. Maybe 1/16 ounce jig head with a 2.75 the Meyers Crush City swim bait, shad colored on this one. The other pole I got is a Naboo Garcia Black Max combo, and I got a Guggen Squad spinner, a white spinner blade on that. It's also running 10-pound smooth Berkley smooth cast. And then the other one is a Lose reel with a Handing M1 bait caster, but it is running crappy spider wire, I think like 15-pound test. I bet minnows with a float would have been really good through here. Water muddy or clear? It's a little dingy. Not terrible, but it's off colored. Flow state, thank you. Thank you, Dustin. No, haven't caught anything. We've been out here for about, an hour or so. I've only seen one other boat the entire morning. Of course, we got a full moon going, so that doesn't help things. What rod did Ashley give you when you left? What rule? What do you mean? I don't understand the question, MRC. Rules, okay. Bobby said that, and I figured that's what you meant. Life jacket, to wear my life jacket and to come home to her safe. That was the only two rules she gave me. Come home to her safe and wear my life jacket. Yeah, MRC mode. We are fishing for bass today. A little bass fishing. You were probably not talking. Oh, don't be. I've been having technical difficulties. My PB bass is like 8.75 ish. It was just under 9 pounds. I caught it catfishing though. Congrats on the kayak. Hope you tear them up, dude. Thank you much, sir. Thank you. The question was, you to have a flatback canoe? No, Randy. I have a. This is a new canoe on Max. So we've got a lot of rain, so I can't take my kayak out. Gotcha. Yeah, and this is actually the second time I've ever been in a kayak. I've done a lot with boats and stuff. Oh, that was a bite. He must have just grabbed it by the tail. Or the bluegill. Wasn't big, whatever it was. It didn't feel big, but it was definitely a fish. Yeah, I appreciate that, MRC. If I miss a comment, I apologize. I don't mean to. It's just trying to fish, steer a kayak, and read. Oh, now I'm hung. It's kind of a pain in the rear. Going fishing now, but listening. Gotcha. Hung a bush. I was trying to throw right at the edge of it. I did. we go. Got it. All right, now I gotta get myself actually, you know what? I'm gonna sit right here for just a second. Just toss right back in this little. Sorry for the sticks, y'all. But if I'm over on this brush, I might as well throw behind it. Built-in camouflage. Week since I started this hobby, and I've caught one small one since I started. Any tips, especially saltwater? I am not your guy. I have never fished in saltwater. So yeah, I don't really have anything for saltwater. Bobby now, he fishes saltwater. He's on here. He might have an answer for you. We're behaving, baby. Good morning. There's a big old tree down that way. Surely there's something down there. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Weed. Let's see here. Cutting the line close to the knot, is that a reason? I like to leave about a 1/4 inch of line where I cut my knot, just in case it slips any. Try using the polymer knot. It's a very good, strong knot, easy to tie. Try using that knot and see if it doesn't help you out. Polymer, yeah, that's what I was saying. Polymer knot's super strong, easy to tie. It's really easy to tie. It won't take you no time at all. fish. I think my GoPro battery died. I think my GoPro battery died. I'm gonna back up a little bit, change that battery out before I get up to these trees and stuff. That would be about my luck. My camera won't be on. Oh, just splash the phone with water. But that'd be about my luck, is the camera won't be on. We'll get up here to these trees and I'll start catching something. There we go. It looks like I got about 50% battery left on the phone. Once that runs out, we're done, unfortunately. Well, done with the live. But, you catch a creek chub using smallmouth. If you did catch a creek chub, use that. Yeah, that would be a good bait. Oops. Whoopsie. All right, let's get our motion going again. Our forward momentum, if you will. Going right over a log jam. Oh, it's probably, this creek's probably at its widest here, probably 120 yards, 120 yards wide. It's a pretty wide creek. Probably 20 foot deep in the middle, I guess. Keystone, welcome in. Yeah, it's a big creek. It's got a little current to it. That's why we're moving so easy down. And coming back, it might be a little harder coming back, but shouldn't be too terrible. Sounds almost like a river. It does, but it's actually just a creek. It feeds into the Cumberland River right up here. Got some overhanging trees up right here in front of me. Watermelon colored buzz baits, gotcha. I don't have any buzz baits. Hey babe, if you're on here, can you share this with Samantha? Haven't seen James on either. Excuse me. We on the fish today? So far, no, Keystone. Thus far, it has been a zero kind of day for fish. I've had one official bite. A couple of them, I'm not sure if it was a stick or a bite, but it has not been a produceful day. Thank you, babe. And bugging him, yeah. He put a post on one of about get on them fish ain't gonna catch themselves at like 4 o'clock in the like late last night, so I didn't want him to miss it. log sticking up right over yonder out in the middle. Bugging him, I bet. What's the target species? Largemouth. There's smallmouth in these rivers. I've not heard of this one much for smallmouth. I know the red rivers got smallmouth. Yes, we got the kayak. We've had it for about a week now. This is the second trip on it. I got it last Tuesday. I took it out for just a test float for about an hour. And we're out here today trying to catch something. Thus far, we have not caught anything. Still having a blast though. Could double tap that screen, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. We just hit 32,000 subscribers. Right in the top of that tree. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, Mr. Large Jaw. Super abundant. Gotcha, gotcha. Rachel, hello. Lake or a pond, gotcha. I mean, I'd take a smallmouth, I'd take a spotted bass, large jaw. About midnight. Watched the live bed. Yeah. I got in bed about 11 last night. I got the kayak loaded up and me and the wife watched the movie. If you haven't watched The Gorge, go watch The Gorge. Fantastic movie. Fantastic movie. Me and the wife watched The Gorge last night. Got the kayak loaded up and I was still excited. I hadn't got my 10,000. Hate you? Gotcha, Bobby. I'm gonna dance. I'll dance in my seat. The hearts, thank you. Yeah, I don't understand the hate thing. Thing we don't have Eastern PB is spotted bass. Yeah, catch one. Gotcha. Yeah, we got all three here. Mississippi River. Streams, gotcha. Used to fish in Mississippi. I'm in Tennessee. I grew up in Illinois fishing. But I've lived in Tennessee going on now a while. Last 20 some years. Let's switch back over to the little swim bait. Came over the top of a branch there. Oh, there was another bite. I bet it's bluegill. Trip to Tennessee every year for trout fishing. Don't do much trout fishing. Where I'm located, there's not much for trout. The only place around me, that close to me, that's you could for trout fishing is a stocked river they do once a year, but it gets so packed with people, you can't fish it. It is elbow to elbow with people. And you can't do a thing on it. That's where most of the people are drowning at, is that place, because they're packed in, they don't pay attention to the current, so they wade out in it. turtles. Trying to get myself positioned for this tree that's laid over in the water here. Sorry. A little wind kicking up, blowing me into the bank. Yeah, that combat fishing, like what I like to call, is no fun, and I don't know why everybody wants to do it or willing to do it. I don't know. I doubt they like it, but they're willing to do it. Nathan, no, unfortunately, nothing yet. Couple bites. I know they're either small bass or bluegill, but nothing has ate yet. I have thrown spinners, I have thrown whopper ploppers, I have thrown swim baits, bill crankbaits. Nothing is wanting to eat. Set that down for a second. I want to get my, there's a big tree coming up. I want to get in the right position to fish it. Got a breeze coming in, it's just turning me the wrong direction and pushing me up to the bank. There we go. Something just boiled off the front of it. Got one of those fish things that are sticking up here too. Northwest PA on the bucket list. Gotcha, gotcha. Really? Dang it. Got pulled loose. Okay. I'm gonna back up again because I really want to fish this tree. Since the water is muddy, try colored swim bait. The only two swim baits I have is white and this shad color, unfortunately. So, I don't have any other colors with me. I don't do a ton of bass fishing anymore, so my bass stuff is diminished. Great Keystone State, that's gonna be nice. Now that they got the kayak, I'll probably start doing a little bit more bass fishing. You know what, let me throw this spinner bait over there on that tree. What was that? Yeah, I gotta, now that I'm able to bass fish more out of the kayak, I gotta have to replenish my bass stuff. I stopped buying bass stuff because I didn't fish bass. I found no good places to reliably bass fish from the bank. So but now that I got this, bass fishing is a lot easier to do. I always loved and enjoyed bass fishing. Spinner bait is king. That's what I'm throwing now, is a spinner bait. Yay, fishing shopping trip. Fishing shopping trip, I got you, baby. But yeah, I mean, I used to have tackle boxes. I think it was just a stick. I'm fishing the log right here in front of me. I think it just hit a stick. It felt like a hit. I'll stop at Michael's for her. She doesn't stop me from buying my fishing stuff. I'm never going to stop her buying her crocheting and arts and crafts stuff. Name's E-Man. I thought Chatter would be number one. God, it's a beaver den. That's a beaver den. I'm wondering if we ain't got some more weather coming in. Figured out how to get your gear across the river to fish that sandbar? Yes, I have. That's going out in the main channel. That'll probably have to wait until I get a motor, because that's going to be pretty heavy current air. There's the wind. Hold on, y'all. I got to back up here. Fish and grilled chicken. Yeah, baby, we'll have to go back there. I've not ate that place. Tank, welcome in. Ran over a log there. I can't believe we haven't had a hookup with as many baits as I've thrown in here. But I've never fished here before. This may not be a good bass place. It may not be a good bass place at all. I mean, the guys that passed me earlier were bass fishermen, and they went straight out of here. Let's just jump right back yonder. Or these fish just don't want to eat today. Who knows? Who knows? If I can hit a shallow spot off deep holes, yeah. I don't have a graph or anything either to tell me what is and what isn't through here. I gotta renew my subscription to Navionics. How much catfishing does everyone? Keystone, that's mainly what I do is catfishing. Get turned back around here. James, I have gotten about that much. I've had a good time, but no fish yet. My area, it's all rocks and docks, yeah. No rocks on this, it's all mud bank or mud and clay bank and trees. I haven't seen a bit of rock. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Oh, it's very nice out here. Overcast. We got a breeze. Trying to get turned back around here so I can fish under this overhanging tree here. We gotta be getting close to the mouth of the river. I can't even see the bridge anymore. I can hear the bridge, I can't see the bridge. I'm gonna go all the way down to the mouth of the river and where the mouth of the creek where it goes into the Cumberland, and then back up the other side. Got that drift just right now. Completely parallel, perpendicular to the bank, drifting sideways. Perfect. About 15 to 18 yards away from it, I can just make a little pop cast right up underneath all this hanging stuff. Big old dugout of some kind. I don't know what that used to be. That used to be something though. Some kind of critter hole. Needs beauty sleep. Don't we all? Don't we all? Got a point coming up here. Sorry you didn't sleep well there, James. Can see someone's bobber. Someone lost a bobber. 20% battery, y'all. So I got 20% battery left. That's all we got left, unfortunately. In there. I got you. Yeah. I'm ready for a big old flathead too. Only caught one flatty this year. It's just a little guy. Pick up lost tree lures. Right? Definitely can. Give away what I find. Could. Definitely could. Yep, there's the mouth of the river. My goal was to float the Yellow Creek down one side to the mouth, and then then come back up the other side. That's almost a mile both ways. Fishing this point heavy. Facebook posts, people putting out 30+ pound bodies everywhere. Nice. Love the vest. Yeah, I'm not used to it, so I'm having to get used to it. But it's pretty comfortable for what it is. There's the Cumberland. Maybe there is some rock up here by this old train bridge. I'll let you. You know what I'm gonna do right quick? I'm gonna take you out of the camera mount, and I'm gonna flip it around, kind of show you where we're at. Fishing this point here. There's an old train bridge down that way. That's the Cumberland River. Right across from there is where I bank catfish, on that other bank over yonder. Right over there. I catfish over there. That's where I caught my 40. But yeah, we're about a mile down this creek already. We're gonna fish this bank on down through here underneath this bridge, and then work our way back up through there. Unfortunately, I've only got a little bit of battery left, so I can't take you live all the way through the trip. But we've been out here for a good couple hours live. Got a boat coming. Only the second boat I've seen all day. Kayak done waves earlier pretty well. Z-Man with the gold coin, thank you. I bet I don't get up sooner. Bye, man. What's going on? Waves feel weird in this thing. My breeze died. Knees good, just a little sore. I know how knee pain goes, man. Sorry your knee's not feeling good. Hopefully your knee gets to feeling a little better for you. Knee pain sucks. I got a bad knee from playing football. Blew out my right knee. Oh, I had it bent over. Attacked by a dog. I had my knee bent over playing football a long time ago. Fireman, did you actually get attacked by a dog? I missed that. Y'all, come on, double tap that screen, hit the like, send them hearts up. Let's go. Oh, dang it, I thought that was a fish. Live stream and ended up going to the ER instead. Dang, Fireman, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hope you got the information or whoever his dog it was and they pay for it. James, good morning. How's it going, brother? Just finished. Well, oh, a pibble, dadgum. Well, James, couple hits, but no hookups. I'm about a mile down this creek, and I have probably made 1,000 casts. I don't know if I just don't have the right stuff with me, but they ain't biting. But we're getting experience on the kayak, and that's very important. Had a couple of boats go by, so I got to experience some waves. I mean, they weren't going very fast, so they weren't big waves, but kind of got to take on some waves. So I've got a couple different lures tied up. I have 3 rods with me. I got one rod with a chartreuse square bill crankbait. I've got another rod with a Guggen Squad single blade. I think it's a single blade spinnerbait. And then here I'm using. I think this is a 1/16 ounce jig head with a 2.75 inch the Meyers Crush City swim bait. So far, I've had a hit on the on this, and I've had a hit on the spinner baits, but I think this has been bluegill. I think bluegill's been just chasing and hitting it. Get a kayak dance, yep. I've also tried a whopper plopper, an underspin swim bait. I feel like I should have brought my ultralight with some rooster tails. Could have probably at least gotten some bluegill off of that. It is overcasted. Not the best for bass fishing, but not the worst, but yeah. Well, like I said, I don't have a 10% battery. I know. I don't bass fish much anymore. I do mostly bank fishing, so it's catfish and stuff. But now that I got the kayak, it's going to open up more opportunities. I can go crappie fishing, like with minnows. I can bass fish now. Weightless wacky rig. Yeah, I don't. Since I don't bass fish anymore, I don't have a lot of bass fishing stock. I have one tray of bass lures. That's it. So much bass lures, I can send you some. I got, like I said, because I don't bass fish much anymore, I stopped buying bass lures. I mean, this is it. I mean, literally all the bass lures I have. That's it. That's not that much. Used to be a bass angler, gotcha. You don't need a lot of bass fishing stuff. You don't, Randy, but sometimes you don't have what you need. Color, I think, will be my biggest thing. I don't think I'm throwing the right colors. I do think I'm going to throw this square bill a little bit more. This is the only chartreuse I have with me. I'm not a fan of this reel either. White, silver, gold. Thank you, Randy. Yeah. I've got white. I've thrown white today. My spinnerbait's white. The Meyers is like a grayish silver and white combo. I think my breeze is back, thank goodness. Yeah, this used to be one of my go-to square bills. But cloudy. We do have, it's a little dingy, yeah. We've had some rain, so the water is a little dingy. That's why I was throwing whites, and I bet a pumpkin seed would probably do pretty good. That's Messenger. Y'all, if the live drops, I apologize. I only have like 8% battery left. I do not have a P.O. box, Spyman. I probably ought to do that. I don't think a P.O. box costs that much to get. Let me look into that and see if I can't find a P.O. box. James Royal with the $20. Thank you, sir. $5 to $30 for a P.O. box. Gotcha. And then my breeze just died. So I'm floating into the bank. I know you guys do, James. I know you guys do. Y'all are awesome. Ugh, nose itch. Let me swallow this here. Retro! Man, you just caught it. That stinks. I only got like 5% battery left. I knew Friday you said you had to work late, and I figured you were having a go at it. But I'm glad to see you in here. Luck. Yeah, Retro, I don't have any battery packs or anything. You know what? I tell you what, guys, I'll have to restart the live, but I feel pretty confident that I could probably get my phone out and go live for a little bit longer on my main phone. I wasn't 100% confident enough to just go live, so I'm hotspotting an old phone off my main phone. Up here. Hope everyone's doing great. Yeah, I was asking about you because I knew you were going. I knew you had to work late Friday night, and I never got your email, and I was like, I wonder what's going on with Retro. I'm glad you're okay. Just work nightmares. Sorry it was work nightmares, but I'm glad that's all it was. Yeah, Retro. I never got an email, and I also made a post on my YouTube page with my email address on there, just in case you had a mistype or something. But yeah, I looked in my spam and everything. I never got anything. That was either something that just tapped it or I ran into something. Or something just jumped. Retro was hiding. Sounds like he should have been hiding from work. Trying to finish a multi-million dollar coach lessons. And a headache. Do all the work. Other work inside. Gotcha. I feel that. I don't do anything that big and important. Biggest thing I've ever had to work on was a Project Wiley's. I spent 40 grand at work. It wasn't my money, it was work money, but I ain't never managed anything that big. I find your YouTube post and try to... Okay, Retro. Got here late. Well, yeah. Definitely going to probably invest in a cushion. I think a cushion is going to be an investing thing. Give this one more throw, then I'm going to start throwing the spinner bait again. Hey, Retro, if you're enjoying it, that's the, you know, that makes it even better. When you enjoy what you do for work, it's not really work. Big Viking looks like a giant. Jump on the phones. Sorry you gotta work, baby. Would you like me to bring you a 7 brew home? Dave, so far, no. We have been out here at it, and these fish are not cooperating. Now the wind's blowing me back the wrong way. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Oh, baby, it's not going to be that big a deal. The van held the kayak just fine. I'll bring you home a 7 brew. You teasing little bugger? I just saw him jump right there. That was a bass. Any huge catch? No catches so far. That's fishing sometimes? Yes, it is. Yeah, almost to that 100 likes. Fixing for dinner? I don't know. Want to? I can do dinner. Yeah, I'll work today. I can cook supper. Don't know what I'm gonna fix, but I'm willing to cook supper. I cooked burgers and sweet potatoes last night. That was good. I have fished on the end of this point, and I'm gonna move down here a little ways. Get some movement going. There we go. Yeah, babe, same here. I wish we could grill here. Grill at the house. Hopefully by next year we can have the money saved up and move into a house. That's our goal. Barbecue sticking? Yes, it does. Because we are about tired of the apartment life. Well, babe, I mean, I could always take the kids to the pool and yeah, I hear you, Retro. Sucks that you gotta do that kind of stuff, but it makes more sense to do it that way. Yes, MRC, I have. It's been amazing. Dob, thank you much. Yeah, I got to thinking about how I could do it and take care of my stuff. I have an old phone here that I have hotspot off of my good phone um, in a bag, in a sealed bag. So if this phone goes in the river, it's not a big loss. It's just an old iPhone 14, iPhone 15 I used to use. Unfortunately, I'm almost out of battery. But hey, we figured out how to do it. I think the next one I'm going to drift either the Red River or this one with for catfish. Suspend drift. Me and you both, baby. Me and you both. That's our next goal in our life is to get an actual home, whether it be rent or buy it first, but an actual home, not an apartment. And we've both been busting butt and paying stuff off. We got our car paid off. We almost got our van paid off.